All right, today I want to just do a quick reveal of some crossovers. I sent these back in around October. I believe I got them back from PCGS in February, and so I'm just going to show what the results were. Just a little background on these ANACS holders. The blue text is the oldest. They then shifted to a green, and then a green with a barcode before shifting to another type of blue holder. These old blue ones are generally the most conservatively graded, but they're also the most picked through. I was very lucky in that this set of coins had not been picked through, but I have owned a lot and I have seen a lot of blue ANACS, and a lot of them, this is what happens to them. They get cracked out and they get put into other holders, and so a lot of the stuff that is left is not high quality. So do not buy blue ANACS holders thinking that you may get this sort of result, because it's fairly unlikely that you will. You definitely want to see the actual coin. Back then, the grading companies kind of topped out at 65, so you have a chance of finding coins that are nicer than 65. So first we have this 1880S. As you can see, this toning is actually very common because there wasn't an airtight seal in between this part of the coin, and so the text actually tones the top of the coin. So I think you can kind of see that. But as you can see, this is a beautiful coin. It's a very nice example. You know, in my opinion, quite a bit better than a 65, which is, you know, why I cracked it out. And PCGS agreed with me on this one and gave it a 66 plus, which is always good to see. This next coin came from that same, all three of these came from the same kind of purchase. This one is also an extremely nice example. It was also an MS65, as I kind of mentioned earlier. That was kind of the top of the grading scale. I don't think I've ever seen an MS66 Morgan blue ANACS. I don't know if those are, you know, maybe the ones that did get graded that are actually 68s and 69s, and so, you know, people have cracked all those out, and but yeah, I got a good deal on these. I paid like retail MS65 money for them just because they were really nice, and then I believe the grading came out to $35 or $40 a coin. It was part of a 30 or 40 coin submission though. So so now you've had a good look at this. Hope you submit your guesses. Now that is not something you see every day. This is my first MS67 Morgan. I have had a couple of 66s I bought raw in the past off eBay. Though those aren't that common either, but this is my first 67. Definitely very proud of it. Hoping to send it into CAC. But it is I don't know if you can tell from the picture, but it is a very pretty coin. All right, last but not least, we have an 1898 Morgan. You can see the same kind of toning along the top that came from this label. This one's also a very pretty example. This is the one that I think I thought was the nicest. But as you can see, it's got some nice tone to it, very lustrous. It's a very pretty coin. MS66, so definitely would call this a success. 3 MS65s turned into an MS66, an MS66 Plus, and an MS67. So you definitely can't be upset about that kind of outcome. Definitely some very beautiful Morgans, great additions to the set. Good to have some examples on hand of what a 66 and what a 67 looks like. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sure I will post something else soon. Thanks for watching.